Good day. Today we're going to be talking about something that has been given across the ages to humankind repeatedly. But we've seemed to have missed the boat on really what's being said to us. This was the diamond wisdom, the diamond nature of the being, what we as living beings really are. Very, very simple. Is being repeatedly said to us over and over and over by such great and important beings as what form the basis of the major world religions. But if they could see today what we've made of what they've tried to teach and try to impart to us, I feel most humbly in my heart and most grievously that I would be devastated. Each one of them has tried to deliver to us the same repeated message over and over and over. What the diamond nature of our real being is. The gypsies said for a long, long time, we are made of stardust. We are. For out of the collapse of a star comes metals, minerals, the development of clusters that eventually become planets, and new stars are even born as they ignite other hydrogen clouds. And this repeatedly happens over and over and over. We are made in pure consciousness. We are the heart of the eyes and mind of the heart of God. We are its living essence. We are the pure understanding of the bodhicitta, the Buddha mind and the Buddha nature. We must be clear now that we are not talking about Gautama Buddha as a man, but we are talking about the great divine mind that causes all things. That is the pureness of the bodhicitta. What is the bodhicitta? Most of us would be no strangers to having heard the words compassion, mercy, love, wisdom. These are the pure essence of our beings, of what we originally are. Pure wisdom, consciousness, creative ability. We are the pure diamond knowledge itself. Something that is indestructible. As everything happens in our lives, repeatedly, over and over and over, this nature that we initially come in understanding and initially embracing is smeared with mud, it's veiled over. Each time something happens, or each time we ignore our intuition and that compassionate nature of ourselves and our caring nature, our loving being, our being that goes out of the way for other people and asks for nothing, goes out of its way to protect life. Each time we deny that, we lose a little bit of that understanding. And hence it takes many, many acts of compassion, love and mercy to try and return back to that. Sometimes it takes lifetimes of being born and born and born again to the same situation to try and find ourselves. But the most amazing thing I've ever seen is when people turn around and say, I had one original thought. And I'll be sitting there going, thank you, here it is. All this time talking to this person to finally find themselves, come back to their original understanding. And they quite often say, I used to think like this as a child. That there's no separation between us. That we are all the divine. We are all the mind of God. We are all the eyes, heart and mind of God. The living, breathing consciousness of it. And that we are beings of compassion, love, mercy and wisdom. Infallible in fact. Over time though, we lose sight of this. This is the simplest thing. We can go through who knows how many seminars and how many lots of trying to get rid of history. History of things that have hurt, from people that we've loved, even things that we have done. There must be forgiveness in our hearts. Forgiveness to the others and forgiveness to ourselves. Hatred is a blind master that does no one good. Hurt, a taskmaster that just puts rod to another being, to another being, to another being, until a circle is completed and comes back upon us. And we see it all the time. History is full of this. This nation hit this nation, or this group, they rose back up. And the conflict never goes. Kings and masters, serve your people. We're only placed there as kings and judges to actually help and keep society running. Not there to feather our own nests. If our actions serve ourselves, and whatever they are, serve whatever egos that we have. If bowing down to a deity serves an ego and an avarice, fanaticism, if in that then we feel forced to commit murder and heinous crimes, then there's something definitely wrong. But in all of my time, as a lifelong visionary being able to see, I have never found the divinity, in whatever form it showed itself to me in, asked me to hurt someone or to commit murder. The land is claimed by the divinity. The living mind, the essence that is life around us, always gives it to us. We should not possess the land. If we are in balance with the land, we're in balance within ourselves. With it being in balance within ourselves, we're in balance within the world outside. There is only one way to stop war. That we stop it within. And we stop fighting. And we return to the most initial thing. Wisdom that is gathered, that has always been. Compassion. To give compassion and to know compassion ourselves is the greatest point of self-awareness. Love, to love without end. And this means someone comes and hurts you. No matter the heartache, no matter the loss. Do not hate them. But still love. Still give out love. Still try to find healing. You don't have to accept their behaviour, nor condone it, nor allow it. And then finally, administer mercy constantly. The world is constantly in need of mercy. We only have to look at the animal life around us that suffers for humankind's actions and stately manner, especially throughout the dominant countries. But we need to understand this. This is meant to be a reserve of life, a crucible of something so amazing. Once we clear away the veil and we return to how we felt as a child, the way we looked at the world, we'll find the kingdom of heaven. We'll find God. We'll find the Buddha mind. We'll find Jesus, Buddha, and Muhammad sitting right there next to us. Not judging. But saying wisdom shows itself in how much love it gives. Love shows itself in how great its compassionate action is. And mercy is its pure fruit that lays the foundations of harmony and peace. We can study and study and study. We can say countless mantras. These are all good practices. But the bread that is the word, that is alive, the diamond that scintillates constantly and burns brightly, is our own pure nature. It is unique to us. It's even within the signature of our own heartbeat. It speaks with the divine. It speaks with all around us. It is what today we now call our conscience. If we have enough room left that it can raise itself up and show us. It promotes gentility and harmony. It does not seek to profit itself, rather to establish for future generations and to live in caretakership as we were meant to, of everything. How do we experience the diamond? The diamond of the being? Quite easy. There is an original seed, the body seed, the enlightened seed of our being that is the spark of us, that is an extension of the divine mind that we are connected to. And you have to realize and understand there is no separation in the great cosmic mind, of the universal mind, the divine mind, and the realms that go into about and each and every single one of us. What we do to each other in the world affects us somewhat. We've only had to experience and see markets rise and fall and work in sales to see how an effect of something happening overseas affects the individual. Once we find that tiny seed of ourselves, that glimmer of light that is initially us, fix our mind to it. Commit acts of love, mercy, compassion. Be wise. Think twice before acting. How will this benefit? Will these words tear down or build up? Once you experience that pureness of your own being, the first time, that self-remembering, your life is forever changed. Now this by no way discounts any of the words of the scriptures, not one word, not one iota, not one jot, not one single thing is removed from the law. But this has always been. This is who and what we are. The pure diamond. The pure diamond wisdom. The pure diamond nature. It is eternal and it is pure. Its signature is even written right down into the building blocks of our being. The star tetrahedron, a particular shape. It's in quartz crystal, it's in diamond itself. These are harmonics. Our being, our consciousness, a harmonic of energy that transfers from one place to another that is eternal, beyond ages, beyond universal ages. That is the heart, the eyes and mind of God. That is the bodhicitta, that is pure creative wisdom that gives of love and mercy. That is compassion in its very essence. We're just going to start a slight meditation to finish off this first introduction, first experience of divine nature. Make yourselves comfortable if you wish to participate. Cross your legs, I have them squared off, make sure your back's straight. Lay your hands, your right hand on the bottom, your left hand on the top, let the two thumbs make a circle. Drop your elbows back. Just begin to follow your breathing. Slow, steady inhale and slow, steady exhale. Slow, steady inhale and slow, steady exhale. Slow, steady inhale. Slow, steady exhale. Everything is just beginning to fall away. You are completely at ease, completely calm here. Nothing may harm you, nothing may hurt you. All around you, with your eyes closed, you can see a golden sphere of brilliant light encompassing you and protecting you. This is the light of the pure divine mind itself. As you breathe, just let your conscious awareness fall away from your forehead with every single breath, drawing into your heart. Slow, steady inhale, and slow, steady exhale. Slow, steady inhale, and slow, steady exhale. Slow, steady inhale, and slow, steady exhale. With each breath, you introduce your awareness down into the heart. Just feeling that place in your being. You close off your senses to everything else except my voice now. And your heartbeat. And feel it in your chest. You can hear it if you listen within. This is unique. It is your signature. It is your heartbeat. Yours and yours alone. You are aware here, in this moment, in this tiny place in the universe, the resounding in your chest of the beating of your own heart. You can see this now, or visualize it, as a small glowing sphere of bright white light. As you gaze into this, as you gaze into this place, you see there is a tiny center, a shard, a flaming shard. That is your pure nature. That is who you really are. Not the day-to-day, not the pain that you'll experience, not the hurt, not what others think. That is your caring, compassionate, loving nature. It is yours and yours alone. Invest yourself into the shaft alone. Step within that place. Feel its connection to above and below you, forward and behind you, left and the right. See yourself within that. It is the place of your own internal remembering, the divine spark of yourself. Look into it. Breathe. Feel your connection to the breath of the world around you as it inhales and exhales. As the galaxy and the universe, the pure nature of the divine inhales and exhales in rhythm with your own heartbeat. You can do this. Breathe into it. It's your own nature, compassionate, loving, merciful. Experience that. Focus upon it. Breathe into your heart, seeing the stone pure, courtesy, the small diamond of your originating being, eternal, beyond age after age, just looking within it. Just rest here within this. When you are finally ready, begin to follow your breathing back up when you want to leave this place and return to the moment, keeping a thin tether back to this within your heart.